My wife's psychic friend ruined our marriage with her predictions. I met my wife, Rona, when we were in college together. I made the terrible mistake of assuming that just because she was in higher education, she had at least a minimum level of common sense. We started dating in our senior year, and after job hunting, we decided to move to her hometown after graduation. We found an apartment and lived together for 2 years before getting married. So far, so good. At our wedding, I met an old friend of hers named Anna. She offered to read my palm since she was part gypsy. Weird. I work in construction and know some people from that group, and they call themselves Roma. Whatever. Anna only comes to town once in a while. She lives in New York, so she doesn't have time to visit often because she has an exciting life. There, she makes costumes for theater productions and cosplayers, so we only saw her maybe 4 times over the next 2 years. The last time she visited was last Labor Day, and that's when things got weird. Suddenly, Rona starts acting strange. She starts checking up on me at work, showing up when I'm working late. She asks to use my phone because hers is almost out of battery. That kind of thing. Eventually, she comes out and accuses me of having an affair. I thought she was joking, so I laughed and said I wasn't. This enrages her like a wild animal because Anna told her I would laugh when Rona came looking for the truth. I laughed because it was ridiculous. I barely had time for a relationship with my wife and my job. I'm home every weekend. When I go golfing, her brother is almost always in my foursome or at the club. And most importantly, I love my wife. I would never do anything to hurt her. And yet, she believes Anna, the psychic seamstress, over me. She asks me to leave our apartment. I say no because I have nowhere to go, so she leaves and moves back in with her parents. Even they think she's crazy. I spent the next few months working and trying to convince her that I wasn't cheating on her and that I wanted her to come home. I wasn't invited to Thanksgiving because it would be awkward. I didn't even stay for Christmas. I went home to see my family. They had been following this whole stupidity without commenting until then. At Christmas, they staged an intervention. They said my wife was having a break from reality and wasn't coming out of it. My dad told me to get my head on straight, something he only says when I'm being monumentally stupid. Follow me for part 2.